Hey there, welcome to Transformational Teaching. My name is Candace Glass. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you have not. This channel is all about helping teachers to be more self-regulated, to give you an opportunity to practice some skills and things that will help you to be just a better human, really, but then also help you to be more regulated within your classroom, because teaching is hard and wonderful all at the same time. So today's class, we're going to be down on our bellies for a bit. We're going to work on some strengthening of the abdominals and the low back. You can grab the blocks. I don't think that we'll need them today, but it's always good just to have them. So a mat, blocks, water, and you go grab those things, and I'll make sure I have all my things, and then we'll meet right back here on your mat. All right. All right, let's get at it. Okay, so come on down onto your mat. Hands and knees to start. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and your feet in line with your knees. Start to grip the floor with your fingertips, the base of your knuckles, and make your arms straight and strong. Take an inhale here. Lift your tailbone up. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Cow pose. And exhale, round your back for cat pose. So draw your navel in and move with your breath, inhaling in cow and exhaling on cat. We'll move back and forth a few times with that. I forgot to start my watch because I want to keep us at around 20-minute practice. I feel like 20 minutes is a good amount of time. A 5-minute Shavasana and you're ready, set. All right, so coming back to more of a flat back, draw your navel in. You should feel pretty secure right across here, across your back here, low back and sacrum, flat really. And then we're going to take your right foot out behind you here. To make sure your kneecap is facing down, keep your neck in line with your cervical spine so you're not dropping down here, and lift your right leg up. Now, the tendency is to want to shift to the right. I want you to try to keep a little more weight in that left side. Point or floint the toes, turn the kneecap down, engage your right glute, and lift from your inner thigh up towards the ceiling here, so that your foot is more in line with your hip. And you can always look back and notice if you really see your foot a lot, then, or you don't see your foot at all, you want to maybe just see the tips of the toes is what about I can see. Good. Make sure your arms, meanwhile, stay straight and strong. Good. Go ahead and lower that down. And then walk your left foot out behind you, turn the kneecap down, outer hip down, and lift up. So again, keeping your foot in line with your heel, pressing into the ground to keep your arms straight, neck in line with cervical spine. Inner thigh, lift up, and breathe normally through your nose. And then exhale, release it down. Good. Tuck your toes. And keeping your knees bent, lift your knees away from the ground, then press your chest back towards your thighs for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Remember here that you can keep your knees bent if any part of your back is rounding, or if you got a long straight spine there, you can straighten your legs. And if you do that, tighten up those kneecaps, lift your inner thighs, press your inner thighs back, not lift. Heels press into the ground and back behind you. Press your hands down and forward. Good. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. And slowly lower all the way down. You can always lower your knees down onto the ground should you need to. Good. Go ahead and roll over onto your back. And draw your right knee in towards your chest. Keep the left leg strong and engaged here. And I like to point my right toes as I pull them in. And then we're going to just give you a few little ankle rolls here. About 3 or 4 one way and 3 or 4 the opposite way. And then go ahead and switch your legs. Right leg goes out, left leg comes in. Pull the knee up. Feel that stretch in the hip. Make sure the right leg is strong and engaged. And then ankle circles one way. Ankle circles the other way. Good. And then pull the right knee into your chest too. Bring both arms inside your legs. Grab outside of the feet and pull down for happy baby pose. Good. And then knees back into the chest. I want you just to go rocky, rocky, rock. So rock back and forth on your spine until you kind of pop yourself up and over. We're going to come back into plank pose. So plank here, making sure we're nice and strong. Press down into the ground, gripping the floor with your fingertips and base of your knuckles. And then slowly we're going to lower onto your forearms. Keep it nice and strong here too. You can interlace the fingers here. Press down with your forearms isometrically. Draw back. Your elbows should be underneath your shoulders. Heels over your toe mounds. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Doing it right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower all the way down to the ground. Good. Take your arms out in front of you. So pinky side edges of your hands down like you're karate chopping the ground. Press the tops of your feet down into the ground. So rotate your inner thighs up. And then lift your right leg, left arm up and lower. Lift your left leg and right arm up and lower and switch. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up, and just keep going for yourself. Good. Last one. And lift everything up off the ground for 5. For 5. For 5. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Bring your head onto your hands. And just rest for a moment. Good. And then press your hands by the side of your chest. Push up and push back onto hands and knees first, and then down dog. Good. So walk your feet and hands to the middle of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Stretch your arms up overhead. And exhale, down by the side. So I'm going to turn to face you so that you can see what I'm doing. So let's start by bringing the inner edges of your feet together. However, if that doesn't feel comfortable to you, you can always step your feet about hip distance apart. Either way, you want to act as if you're squeezing your inner thighs in towards one another and back. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Take your right hand to your left elbow and then press your head back into space. Reach up through your left fingertips. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, lean over to your right. The hips are going to dip out to the left. Press your head back in space into your forearm and look up forward or to your left. Press down more on the outer edge of your left foot to reach through your left fingertips. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Switch your clasp. Press your head back in space. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it over to the left. Same thing here, reaching. Press down more on the outer edge of your right foot, reaching through the side body, through the fingertips. Good. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with your left foot, lower that left knee down to the ground. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Squeeze back with your right hip. Left hip moves forward, isometrically here. Everything is working towards the midline of your body. You can bring the hands together if that's available for you, or bring your hands into cactus pose. Lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades in, and curl slightly back. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring both hands down to the inside of your foot. Walk that right foot out slightly to the right. And here's where you may need blocks. So you can stay up on your hands is perfectly fine. Or you can come down onto your forearms inside your leg on a block. Or you might be able to come down all the way onto the ground. As long as both forearms are touching on the ground, that's what you want. So either both forearms are on the ground and touching, both forearms on a block and touching, or you're on your hands. But draw your right heel back isometrically, draw your left knee forward, and you'll tighten up your glutes as well. Good. So wherever you are, come back on the hand. You can move the block, tuck your toes, lift that knee up, and twist open to your right. Reach through the fingertips, press into the ground with your left hand. Good. And then lower that knee down to the ground. Keep your arms open wide like a T, and then just bring your right hand back towards your left leg. Left arm lifts over. So you're revolving and reaching. Good. Inhale, windmill the hands back forward. Step that left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step your right foot way back into that lunge. You'll notice that my knee is way behind my hip and not underneath my hip so that quad gets a good stretch. Inhale, take your arms up. Again, palms can come together here, or you can bring your arms into a cactus pose. Squeeze in with the heel and the knee. Lift your chest to curl back. Breathing. Good. Inhale, come back up. Forearm lunge, so walk the foot out to the side a little bit. And then whichever works for you, stay up on your hands or forearms on the block or forearms on the ground. Either way, your legs are still active and working as you squeeze in toward the midline of your mat. Very important to keep noticing your breath and to be breathing. And soft face and gaze. So my legs are working, my face is not. It doesn't help me do the pose. So notice if you're clenching in your jaw or squeezing your eyes or any of the sort. We can do that oftentimes without noticing. Okay, so go ahead and come back up. Move the block. Place your right hand down on the ground. Lift your right knee and twist open to the left. That right leg, make it straight, make it strong. Tighten the kneecap, lift the inner thigh up towards the sky. Got it. And then slowly lower that knee back down to the ground, keeping your arms open in that big T. Take your left hand fingertips back towards that right leg. Right arm comes up and over. Good. Inhale. Bring both hands back to the ground. Step back, plank pose. Good. Go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground and roll over again onto your back. Good. Once you're on your back, you're going to take your your arms up towards, your feet up towards the ceiling and your arms overhead. Now, you have two options here. One, you can lower one leg, hover it above the ground, and then lift it back up and lower the other leg. That's 1. You would just keep doing that. 2, you're going to lower both legs, hover it above the ground, and lift it back up. And you'll just keep doing that. So you can move as fast or slow as you want to, but here we are, ready, set, go. Again, squeezing legs in toward the midline. Fast or slow as you want. Try to keep it smooth and not jerky. If you need to bend your knees slightly, you can. About 20 seconds to go. Ten. You can do anything for 10 seconds. You got this. Don't stop. Get it, get it. You are done. Bring your soles of your feet to the ground. Let your knees rock in. So keep your feet as wide as your mat and just let your knees knock in together. You did it. You're awesome. You rock. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to roll onto our side. Roll onto your right side or whatever side enables you to see me here. So roll onto your right side. Bring your right elbow, head in your hand, in line with your shoulder. And then make sure everything is in line with your hip. So elbow, shoulder, hip, heel in one line. And then bring your left leg to stack on top of it. Now, this would seem easy. I know it can. But we're going to attempt here to stay right on that hip. Make sure you're not resting on your bum. So it's more of a balancing pose, right? And then you're going to lift that leg up and out. Oh, there I went. I rolled. Flex your foot, press it down into the ground. Good. And then you're going to bring that foot onto your inner thigh so that the knee points up towards the sky super hard. And if you can, bring that hand onto your knee. Breathe. Good. So it's like tree pose on its side. Great. All right. Oh, other side. I'm going to go this way so I don't have my back to you. Same thing, other side. You have to line everything up. Elbow in line with shoulder, shoulder in line with hip, heel in line, and stack. Super hard. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Look forward, not down. Good. And if you feel balanced, go ahead, try to lift that leg up first. Whoa, rolling. Yep. And then try to bring it in for that sideline. Ooh, tree pose. So you got to really make the leg strong, flex that foot, and rotate that outer hip down and under you to get the knee to point up towards the sky. I'm holding on to my ankle right now because I feel like if I let it go, it's going to go flying. Great. And release. Good. Roll back onto your back. A little bit different practice today. All right, so take your right ankle over your left knee. It's just practice, all these things, right? It doesn't have to look a certain way. It's all about how it feels to you in your body. And some days you want to get out, run out, all that practice. And sometimes you need a little bit something that's a little more low key. But this still felt a lot to me. Flex your foot. So you don't want your ankle sickling in. You want to flex your foot and then press your ankle and knee into one another as you squeeze up towards your chest. You can use your right elbow in that right thigh to kind of press it away from you. Give you a little bit more of a hip opener. You don't have to do that, but make sure you don't press on your knee at all in any kind of way. Sometimes I see that students wanting to press on their knee, and is more detrimental to your knees. So please don't do that. Good. And then go ahead and just release your hands, but then you're going to take your right foot, keep everything just as it is on the lower part of you, and take it all over to the left for a twist. Try to keep your right shoulder down on the ground. You can gaze over your right shoulder or look up at the ceiling, whichever feels best for you today. And come back up to center. And release the right leg. Left ankle over your right knee. Pull it in. Reach through. Grab behind the thigh or grab the shin. Flex your foot and pull everything in towards you. Again, you can use the left elbow this time inside that inner thigh to push out. Get a little more hip opening. Start to just notice how your body feels. Now, something you can do, because I do try to just keep these around 20-25 minutes, is you can always link some videos. So you can always do this and then do another one, just kind of move forward through the beginning stages. Like you could take one of the videos, which was sun salutations, and add it on to this. And then release your hands, keep your legs just as they are, and then take your left foot over to the right for the twist. Arms can come into cactus pose or out to a T, whichever feels best for you. Good. And then come right back up through center. We're going to bring your knees into your chest, take your hands, grab the outer edges of your feet, and rock onto the mid part of your back, taking your legs straight and over you. So my feet don't touch the ground. It's kind of like a forward, not kind of like, it is like a forward fold, but on my back. And then bring your knees all the way into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug and a squeeze. Take a moment here just to offer yourself some words of kindness, goodness, gratitude, love. And when you feel complete with that, allow your body to rest upon the ground in any shape that you want to be in. So on your back, on your side, on your belly, whatever feels good. But please, please do make sure you take Shavasana and give your body time to integrate the postures. I hope that this practice is giving you some of what you need. As always, you take what you need and you leave the rest. But know that I am here in support of all that you do as an educator. Thank you for teaching our young ones. Thank you for being here, and thank you for giving yourself time for you. May you be happy and healthy, and may you know peace, joy, and love. Sweet blessings. Be well.